What's up, everybody? It's the homie Truth Teller, the street reporter, and a lot of people always say, Truth, can you get somebody new in this chair? You always got them same grizzly savages in that chair. Today, I think I was lucky enough to get the opportunity. It's a lot of people in the culture that a lot of people don't understand. These platforms ain't always for these same people. It's a lot of talented people that's going on in the culture. For the people who don't know what's going on, you'll let them know exactly what your name is and where you're from, bro.
What's good, y'all? Everybody, my name Rezzy Rez. You don't know who I am? Shit, you finna know now. Tune in.
Most definitely. Now, normally when I talk to somebody in front of this camera, they tell me about a neighborhood they from. Some people say they repping the whole city. They don't want to just pinpoint a neighborhood.
All right.
You like that, or you repping the neighborhood?
Hell no, I ain't like that. I rep my neighborhood where I grew up at.
Right.
I'm from 6217.
Okay.
South Calumet.
Okay, now you just said something, man. You said 6217.
Yeah.
I'm a drill historian, that Rez. That number is like the number I hear for the infamous Calumet Buildings.
Hell yeah.
That's where you from?
For sure.
Oh, I think that's dope, bro. I want to ask you some questions about that. Somebody told me the culture was started in that building.
Hell yeah. For sure. You want to break it down?
Yeah, break that down. Man.
Shit, it's like this. Everybody that's out here for real. That's like shit. I don't even want to really name motherfuckers, but like shit, Melly, all these big time motherfuckers, they really from 6217, right? Straight up, like FYBJ Main, 6217, baby. Like, right. You feel me? Like,
Reach from that too, ain't it?
Yeah, 6217. Reach my cousin, 6217, baby. Yeah.
Right.
Keef, 6217, baby.
Right. All these people came out of the building. Right.
6217, baby. Capo, right. 6217, baby.
The legendary GBE Capo.
My cousin, yeah, 6217, baby. For sure. All they had 6217 babies. They had, like, it's just like, when the Calumet Building got took down, back when I was a shorty and shit, motherfuckers, went to their blocks and shit. You know how that shit is, shit. Right. I even moved. Motherfuckers moved out of state for a little bit and then motherfuckers came back type shit, like. So, Calumet Building had a big part about, like, a big part on the culture drill, like, as far as, like, everybody beefing and how deadly this shit is now, like, hell yeah, like, shit. I feel like if motherfuckers would stay together and the building was here still, like, shit, it'll be less, like, don't get me wrong, motherfuckers are still being
you think that's where it'll be less drama, less violence?
I feel like, not to the max, but it wouldn't be how bad it is right now. Right. You get what I'm saying? Like, yeah, it ain't gonna. That's my opinion personally. Just because I know how this shit is and I know where this shit came from. Like,
right. Rez, I want to ask you this though. I want to kind of get back on the Calumet Building. You say everybody had to move away and stuff.
Hell yeah.
Did that change the neighborhoods and shit? Like everybody have to go to the suburbs? Some people was able to still be in Chicago and shit.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, motherfuckers moved. Motherfuckers was going everywhere.
Right.
Yeah, it was a lot of motherfuckers going to the O.
Right.
Literally, soon as the O one always BDs, like, I know you probably heard that, but
I didn't know that.
Yeah, what?
Right.
Oblock was GD.
I didn't know that.
Oblock was GD crazy. GD, like, fucked up. And then motherfuckers from the building, real motherfuckers came over and, this odd shit now. Right. Shit.
When you was younger, did you know that these guys just all walking around roaming them buildings and stuff, did you know that was eventually going to be the drill rap culture?
I ain't gonna lie, since I was a short, I kind of feeling like we was them niggas. Like, yeah, like, I ain't gonna lie, like, it always been like that. I ain't gonna lie, like, and since I was a short, I've been since 17, you know what I'm saying? Like, my older cousin, they be like, boy, that shit, you feel me, the building's gone. I ain't gonna lie, I don't get no fuck, you feel me? That shit in me, like, bro, some shit.
And it was once upon a time, everybody was around. What was like, I don't know if you knew him personally, but what was a young Melly like?
To be honest, when I seen him in the building and shit, it was always with motherfuckers he'd kick it with. Like, I ain't never personally go walk up on him and shit like that. I was a shorty, like, this is back when I was like 6, 7 years old, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm real young and shit, so it wasn't like I knew the nigga and shit like that. Right. It was I know that nigga face type shit. But Louis, they got, you feel me, in that incident in Atlanta?
Right.
That's cuz, yeah.
Right.
Blast his ass, that's my cousin.
Oh.
Yeah. Like, real facts.
Oh, that's
grew up Blast 6217 baby.
Right, that's another Calumet guy.
Oh, bro, hey, E-Day.
Right.
C-Day, my cousin, 6217 babies.
Oh. It's when I look into that, I notice half of the damn rap culture come from out that building. Yeah. I noticed that.
Dead ass.
I want to know something, though. You know, being in that Calumet building, that's across the street from Parkway Gardens, Oblock, right? You knew Keef. I seen something where you said y'all used to walk to school together and shit.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie. Keef my boy. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't got shit towards Keef. Like, Keef used to be best friends with my brother and shit. Okay. They around the same age and shit. Keef used to be a real bitch back in the day, though. Like, not fire, like, no. He used to just do, like, bitch shit. Like, he knew I was scared of, like, Halloween and shit, so he had chased me with a mask and shit. And I almost got hit. Like, I was supposed to, like, do little lame ass shit like that. Like, you feel me? But no, I ain't got shit to us. That's my motherfucking boy, though. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, bro. I'll collab with him, all type of shit.
What was the young Keef like? I want to ask you because I hear a lot of stories about
I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, shorty ass, he ain't really had shit. Like, I know this because we lived in the building called the White Building. Like, Keef used to then be my next door neighbor. He used to be over our house a lot. Like, he stayed one floor down from us. Like, if I'm lying on down, we stayed in the White Building right down the street from the Calumet Building. You get what I'm saying? And shit, he was staying with his OG and shit, and his grandma. I swear, man, this man used to be in my crib every day. We used to walk to school together. Like, I used to wait on him and his sister, Kiara Moan and shit. We used to be walking to school, all type of shit. Bro, hell yeah.
You know, they tell me stories.
Well, yeah, let me get back to the Keef shit. He ain't have it like that, all type of shit. Like, shorty really came up. Like, he did that. You know what I'm saying? Like, shorty, what he was rapping about was really like that. Shorty ass was really reckless and shit. You feel me? But I'm saying all this as a shorty's perspective. You know what I'm saying? So.
Right. Was it a lot of jealousy in the neighborhood when Keef blew up?
Hell yeah. He been saying he was gonna blow up. He been rapping in my grandma's house, like with
so
my
you
brother.
Knew that you knew he was gonna be big and famous.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. That's all he ever cared about.
You know, I hear a lot of stories about Keef. A lot of people say Keef was ran out of Chicago and stuff like that. And I like to speak with other people because this be the main 5, 6, 7 people speaking on Keef, and that's a lot of people know Keef. And that's why I think I get a good answer from you. You know, people say Keef was ran out the hood and shit like that. That ain't what that was it?
I don't look. As far as like running out the hood, I feel like you talking about with that situation.
Right.
Well, I'm gonna put it like this. I've been hearing a lot of shit going on with the Keef and the reason why he got down with, you know, Dirk and all this shit. So I don't really know. Like, I can't really speak on shit. This shit I'm hearing about. But if I was him and his situation and I blew up, I'll take the niggas I love that was with me and won't look back. Like, once I make it there, I won't probably ever step foot in Chicago in the rest of my life. Like, I promise you. Like, this city show no love already. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, what? You guaranteed to die, you come back here. Like, I don't see how motherfuckers come back here.
Right.
I don't know.
You know, a lot of people speak on Oblock now. You know, you was out there a little while ago, right?
Yeah, I was out there as a shorty. Like, before all that Wick City shit. I've been out there. Yeah, what?
So, did you know Odie Perry?
I ain't gonna sit here and lie to you. No, I ain't know him. Like, I seen him around. Like, you know, I seen all these motherfuckers. I knew J Money. Like, you feel me? Like, motherfuckers like that. Like, I knew A-Roy. You know what I'm saying? I knew Diesel.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But I knew T-Roy, HK. You know what I'm saying? All them. You heard the drills?
Yeah.
That's my blood cousin.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? And I ain't related to T-Roy now, but, you know, motherfuckers come around them. What up, little cuz? You feel me? It was like a mutual cousin thing. But as far as like OD, I ain't really know him. Keita, I ain't know her. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Did a lot of the shit that came on. The reason I asked you about Keef is because, not to pull you in nothing messy, but, you know, I got you in here. I want to be honest with the people who subscribe to my YouTube channel. The reason I asked you about that with Odie is because one of Keef's first songs that he ever dropped, this might not be the first song, but one of his first songs was called 300. He dropped a line in there about something about a Tuka gang in there. Now, you say you was in there before it was called the O. It was Wick now, right?
Yeah.
In your opinion, how the internet portray a war between Oblock and the other side? I guess Jaro, STL, those neighborhoods.
What do you mean?
Where did that come from? Was that ChiefKeef name dropping that line started a lot of that beef stuff, or shit like that was going on before 300 came out?
I ain't gonna lie, gang. My mama, she been into it. She ain't, like, my mama said they ain't never liked them GDs growing up. So it's more of a like shit, like we grew up in this shit like that.
Right.
So it's really not like motherfuckers. I can say motherfuckers was friends until motherfuckers found out what was really going on. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, yeah, you ain't gonna really know, but once you get to like that age, you 13, 14, you gonna start knowing, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's how a lot of shit started because, like I said, my mama, she done there finna be 50 and shit. Motherfuckers been into it with the G's and shit, so it's like, You
know, a guy from the O who used to live out there about the time you used to live out there. He's been gone for a while too. He recently just did an interview with KingVon by the name of J Hood. He said that a lot of this shit stemmed from E-Day and FBG Duck going back and forth in the rap songs. Do you date it before then? Or right about that time, in your opinion?
like 2012.
Yeah, 11, 10-ish.
I feel like, yeah, it's you like started around that time?
Right, the dissing and things like that.
Yeah. Yeah. I can't really speak on too much because I was shorty at the time.
Right, exactly.
Oh, bro.
But you're not being out there anymore. Do you ever feel the need to want to go back out there? You know, the limelight out there, the cameras out there, everybody paying attention to the O. You ever feel the need to want to go back?
If it wasn't fucked up.
Right.
Like, I would have never thought motherfuckers would be beefing with motherfuckers we grew up with, all type of shit. Like, motherfuckers, like, and the Owen shit, like, we really a family at the end of the day. That's how I've always looked at this shit. Like, we supposed to be the ones that get on these other niggas' ass and shit. You know what I'm saying? Because in 6-17, that's how we was brought up. Motherfuckers beat up on each other, like. But then motherfuckers, the building got torn down, all type of shit. It's all a lot of weird shit going on. So, shit, that's why I just do me. You feel me?
Right. No, I get it.
Yeah, you feel me? I ain't got my bio, no Oblock, Rezzy, or no 064 Rezzy. You know what I'm saying? I'm official Rezzy Rez. You know what I'm saying? I'm me.
So you standing on your own with this
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but I'm a forever rep 6-17.
Right. No, I get you on that.
Because it's like we don't get enough recognition. All these niggas blew up out of the hood. But I don't see no 6-17 shirts. You know what I'm saying? That's the real projects before any of these other blocks. That's how I look at it. That's what we grew up at. That's our hood. Like,
you said you related to Lil Reese.
Hell yeah. On Fuss now.
You know, he right now, the blog sites are saying he locked up right now.
Hell yeah.
Got an update on him?
Hell no. I ain't gonna lie, I don't really talk to cuz ass like that.
Okay.
Bro, last time I heard from him and shit, I was talking to him on Snapchat and shit. He was like, just keep going, let broski with the music and shit. You feel me?
Chasing his dream. Niggas be busy. I get it.
Oh, bro.
Last question about that I want to ask you. I don't want to make this all about that. But, you know, you was from this famous neighborhood years ago before the culture popped off. And I just thought that was very intriguing. Did you know the legendary KingVon? Seen him a few times?
Seen him a few times. He actually followed me back on Instagram.
Oh.
Because he know my brothers and shit. Like, he close to my brothers and shit. My brothers done been in the studio with him in Atlanta, all type of shit. Right. But I followed him. I told him I wasn't shot DM and shit. This is before he blew up and shit. This is after he dropped War With Us, I think. This is after he dropped War With Us.
Oh, okay. It's early.
Early. Like, I've been on him because, you know, I'm from over there. So, you know, we going to get hit before anybody else. So, long story short, I texted him. I already knew he was going to be a star. I said, yo, this... You feel me? Woo, brother. I'm like, follow me back, gang. Over this, show me love. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I'm a real ass nigga. I'm forcing him. I ain't gonna lie. Like, that's one thing I said about him. Like, shorty ass, he was real. And shit, we both Leos, so it's like, I'm forcing them. That's how I look at shit. Like, I connect with all Leos. Like, my boy here, Leo.
You said your family, a family member knew Von real.
My mama was with his daddy, Silk.
The legendary Silk.
Yeah, my mom used to be hanging with him. Storm, my mama named Storm. She a real OG legend out there.
Right.
What ask anybody with my mama, for real. She be up 64 King Drive, up and down the strip. Everybody know my OG.
I want to ask you 2 questions about Von. Was Von famous like this before he had the rap deal? He was famous in the streets already, right? People knew that name then.
Hell yeah. What's real ain't even got to be explained.
Right. I hear a lot of that. A lot of people tell me he had clout before the rap shit.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Man, what's real ain't even got to be explained. He definitely had that.
I got a tough question I want to ask you, though. And this is the last question I got about Oblock. Now, this is the question I'm going to ask you without being policey. But I am going to ask you this question. Okay, it's a line strider, and I done asked plenty of people this question, but I want to ask you because you date back pre where it's called the Wick days, right?
Mm-hmm.
KingVon was in Atlanta at a hookah lounge, got into it with a guy named Quando Rondo, somebody in his entourage, young man by the name of Lil Tim shot KingVon. We all seen it on the internet. Some people didn't want to see it, but they posted the video so much on social media you couldn't help but see it. I want to know, in your opinion, was that a murder or was that self-defense? That's a tough question to ask. You know,
I ain't gonna lie. I just gotta be real. Shit, he did what he had to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, shit, it's just like some shit we really don't want to admit in our mind. Like, deep down inside, but if it was the other way around, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just like, that's just something we gotta accept. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers take L's with this shit. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying? Like, and then, shorty ass was that. You know what I'm saying? It had to come one day. You know what I'm saying?
right.
So, with that being said, man, with this street shit, man, you ain't gonna win if you make it or not. If you still with the same shit and the same attitude, you ain't gonna make it, man. Long live Von. Like, on some real shit, like, I ain't like all that shit happening, folks, because I used to fuck with Youngboy, you know what I'm saying? Like, cool dude, really do that shit. But it's like, I'll be fake as hell knowing where I'm from, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, like, come on now, gang. Like, I can't even roll like that.
So ain't no listening to no Youngboy shit?
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. Nah.
I get it.
I had shirts, all type of shit, instantly threw them bitches away.
Oh.
What? Hell yeah.
I get it.
I ain't gonna lie, I can't even go like that.
So, Rezzy, you said you was out there a little while ago. You done left. You went to a different part of Chicago or you left the whole city?
Shit.
Because I see you in the Birds now a little bit, ain't you?
Hell yeah, I be in the Birds and shit. But before I was in the Birds, motherfuckers used to live in Alabama and shit.
Oh.
And that's when I met Namir and shit. You get what I'm saying?